This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Today we are looking at a way to run more XLR mic inputs into our controller board. I've got the Denon DJ, this is the MCX 8000, and I would like to have more than two microphones. This does have two mic inputs. It has an XLR and a tip ring sleeve. But say I wanted to run maybe two XLRs into this, or maybe I wanted to run four microphones. Can it be done? Yes, with this little guy. This is from AV Lifesavers. AVLifesavers.com has this. This is the mini XLR mixer right here. What this little guy does is it allows us to run out of this into our current XLR channel, and then I can run three additional devices into this. Now this is a non-powered thing, so it's really not adding any additional to. What it's doing is it's taking your microphones, combining them, and allowing us to adjust each one down a little bit if needed. Otherwise you can run it wide open if you're set properly and your mics are balanced and such. Like if I have a handheld and if I have a wireless, I might have to adjust these an awful lot. Otherwise, you have it wide open or you have it all the way down, and you can use it to shut people off if you need to. So what you're hearing right now, this is the Shure 58. I'm going to be running 358s with this as we test this, and it's going right into the board. My gain control on my microphone channel is at about 8 o'clock. I just turned it on a little bit, and that's what we're getting. You're hearing the audio coming from the microphone right now, and I've got a monitor that is just set up right next to the camera and the microphone up there. So you're going to be hearing a little bit of difference, but this is what it sounds like when I'm talking 2 inches away through the microphone, board set at 8 o'clock, and I'm not going to touch the board until I switch this over. So let's switch this over and make this microphone go through the AV Lifesavers, the little XLR, mini XLR mixer. Let's get on it. I will shut the mic channel off so we're not going to have any weird popping. We're going to have all three of them wide open. And we're going to hook in our first microphone. Okay, now I'll just turn the mics on. And this is where we're at. Now I'm holding about the same 2 inches, but I'm not getting the same volume, so we have to adjust. And I'm going to turn this up to about, I'm going from 7 o'clock to about 9:30, I would say is about it. And that sounds about the same volume as I had before. And that's with one microphone. Let's plug in our second SM58. Not even going to bother to shut it off. We're just going to hear what happens. SM58-2 is now plugged in. So now you're hearing my second one and my first one. Now you notice that the volume when we hooked the device in dropped a little bit, but now as I hook in the additional microphone, volume is still there. Let's hook up the third one now and see what it does. And again, I'm not going to even bother to shut the mic channel off on my board. We're just going to plug it in and see what we have. Yeah, there we are. So we have all three, 1, 2, and 3, all hooked up. And I really didn't lose any volume when I hooked up each additional one. When we first put it in line, we had to go from 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in that ballpark. We had to adjust up to about 9:30, 10 o'clock on that gain on the board. But after that, I now have 3 mic channels. I'm going to take one of them. Let's see which one. I'm going to go with this one. Just set that one down right there. Now this is with that little AV, the little mixer, the gain all the way up on the mixer itself. So I'm going to take this is on the little mini mixer. I'm going to take that and turn that down as I'm talking to you, and you'll be able to hear it goes away. So that one is now gone, but this one is here. So you can adjust if you need to. Say someone all of a sudden gets really, really loud. I can bring them down a little bit. I can take them down, or I can leave them up all the way across the board, and then we have our sound. So kind of a cool little device to be able to add 2 additional, there's 3, but you're really only adding 2 additional XLR inputs to your DJ controller. But for some applications, this could be great, like in a situation where you need to have extra microphones for the head table and such. You could definitely check this out. Again, this is from AV Lifesavers. It's the mini XLR mixer, non-powered, so you can just take that, throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. We'll put a link in the description below so you can check that out. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News.